Welcome! Happy fall! Now we're on Making a Scarecrow Couple Part 2. In Part 1 I shared with you how to paint, how to cut out the heads and how to paint those, and you can watch that video. But in this video we're going to share how we attached it to the poles and then we dressed them. So my husband cut me 2 sticks. One was 39 inches, and that is for the body part, and then 43-inch long stick for the arms for the boy scarecrow. Now the girl scarecrow we cut a little shorter because I did not want her arms to stick straight out. So we're going to glue the headpiece onto the body stick. So it looks like we did about 4 inches down. And then we're going to coat that end with the E6000 glue. And that is a great glue for crafts. It's permanent, and so I just took the cap off and started gluing. Put a lot of glue on there. In fact, it kind of oozed out on the sides, but that's fine. That's what I wanted. And then my husband is going to clamp these down and let them sit for 24 hours. This is a great glue. You could use, I guess, the Elmer's wood glue, but I love this E6000 glue. Like I said, I use it for a lot of my craft projects. So I gave that a generous amount, and then we're going to position the head in the correct place and then put on the clamp. And like I said, I would highly recommend you using this in a covered area, not let it sit out in the elements, because they will not last as long. And there he is clamping it, and we just check to make sure it's centered and it's right, and then we'll let that sit for 24 hours. Now the next morning we came in and we've got to attach the arms to this, and it's a simple process. It's not hard at all. You just measure about 2 inches down from the chin, and that's where you're going to want your arms to be set. So taking a drill and going in the center of the arm stick, we just drilled a hole. And this goes behind the head. And now where we mark 2 inches down from the chin, we drill another hole. Now we can attach these two using a long screw and a wing nut to hold it together, and then that way we can loosen it and tighten it to hold it in place. There's the long screw. It goes through both of the boards, the body stick and the arm stick, and then you turn it over and you put on a washer and then the wing nut. Now this is great for tightening it, and when you take it all apart and put it in storage, you just loosen it and then you stand it up straight. So there is the arms. Now the length of these arms was determined by the shirt that I put on him. So that's what you'll need to do, is measure your shirt arm to arm and then cut that board that size. We did the same process with the girl. 2 inches below the chin, drilled a hole. And then her arms are a little shorter because I did not want her arms to stick straight out. I wanted her arms to kind of fold down in front of her. And so the scarecrow guy looks like he has got his arm around the girl when I set him up. So I got 2 bales of hay, brought it over to their house. This is for my grandkids. And I cut a hole in the bottom of the jeans, and you put the jeans through the stick first before you drive it down into the hay. And now you're going to get the shirts and put those shirts on, and you can see what I was talking about the arm length being the length of your shirt. This is my son's shirt, and it fit perfect. It looks like he's kind of got his arm around her. And then I put her shirt on. Now you're going to need to stuff these, so you're going to need some polyfoam or some crumpled newspaper or the bubble wrap, whatever you've got that you can stuff, and then we're going to use some of that hay to stuff. But first you get the shirts on, get everything set. Then I use some rope for the belts, and I go ahead and put that on as well. Then it's time to start stuffing. So I kind of pull the pants up, and they're going to pin those pants to the base of the shirt and then start stuffing. So I add stuff in the bottom there to kind of make them be able to sit better. And then I go ahead and tie that belt around. And then I'm going to pin that shirt in the front and in the back and on each side. Then I stuff the legs with the polyfill. And I stuff the arms with the polyfill. Then everything else I just pulled out straw from the bales to use to stuff him the rest of the way. And I did that with both the scarecrows. So just pull out some stuffing on the side and then just start stuffing it. You want to make sure you stuff each hand and at the bottom of the legs where the feet are, and then put some in between the buttons or maybe in a pocket, and then around their waist where the shirt joins the pants. And there they are. See how I've got her arms kind of folded down, so that's why her stick is not as long. And the grandkids loved it. They had the best time. We took lots of pictures getting everything ready for fall. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you'll make one of these sets. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and if you like this, please share and subscribe. And as always, I hope you have a very blessed and joyous fall season. Thank you for watching.